So I mentioned this before, but I was a mentor during Project OneTen's first year. So that was the 2019-2020 school year. And I really loved my experience. I'm excited to talk a little bit about it today. Me personally, I've always understood the importance of mentorship myself because I was first generation and came from a low income background, but I was also like a older sibling, and so I had to figure out a lot of things by myself. And so whenever informal mentors came into my life, I always really valued them and their perspective. But I was in a formal program when I received a scholarship in high school, and it completely changed my trajectory. I gained a mentor and a support system, and it was so nice to just have a trusted adult outside of school and my family who believed in me and supported me and helped me as I was making, big life decisions like where I'm going to go to college, maybe what kind of careers am I thinking about. And so I've always personally benefited from mentorship and have understood personally like the importance of it. So then when I saw that Derek was launching this organization, I was really intrigued. And I was finally at a place in my career where I felt like I could give back time. And so in deciding what to do with that time and joining something, I really wanted to be a part of something that was like impactful and meaningful and that I could relate to. And so I definitely connected with Project 110's like mission and vision, and was really excited to be a mentor and be a part of this work because I think it's so important. Um, and I could also definitely like relate to just starting high school and just being overwhelmed by all the things. And so I know that freshman year is so critical, and that's also something that connected to me. Overall, my experience was really amazing. That's why I'm here talking to you all about it. I really enjoyed getting to know my mentee, Kanye. Yes, his name was Kanye, which is funny. He didn't know any Kanye songs, but he was great. But there are kids named after Kanye who are in high school, which is crazy. In terms of like just my successes and challenges, I think when I enrolled in the program, I was maybe a little concerned or worried about, just knowing the things that teenagers like. And so I was a little intimidated by that because I'm like, what music are they listening to? What are the things that a teenage boy likes? But I felt really supported throughout my experience from the Project 110 staff, the mentor trainings that we had, and also the time within sessions we had to really build a bond with our mentees. And so that really helped create a foundation. And then when I started meeting with my mentee outside of our group meetings, I really had that foundation so I could continue to dig deeper and continue to get to know him. So just getting to know my mentee was definitely a highlight. I think I learned so much from him and that relationship. And it was always a highlight for me when we would talk through school or goals, and I would see like an aha moment or him think about, approaching like time management differently and something resonating with him. And so those moments always like made my day. But just the general journey of like getting to know him and helping him as he worked through that freshman year. Um, I think that all of this work is needed and necessary now more than ever. Our youth have been through a lot this last year, as Dasha mentioned earlier, navigating virtual learning and being prepared for a huge transition like this. So I think it's always been important, but it's especially important now as we are figuring out this portion of the pandemic. But I love the staff. I love the community that I inherited by being a part of Project 110. And, I'll be involved and engaged for life because it really was a great experience and had an impact on my life.